Alright, baseball fans. In recent years, we've seen athletes across various sports bravely come forward to share their experiences with mental health struggles, helping to destigmatize these challenges and build communities of support. Boston Red Sox outfielder Jarren Duran is one such athlete, who courageously revealed his past mental health battles, including a suicide attempt. While this revelation has garnered him significant support from his teammates, coaches, and many fans, a disturbing incident during a recent game served as a harsh reminder that even in moments of vulnerability, some individuals choose cruelty over empathy. Content warning. Before we discuss this further, please be aware that this story contains references to suicide and mental health struggles. If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide and needs support now, please call or text 988, or chat with the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988lifeline.org. Help is available. The deeply upsetting incident took place on Sunday afternoon during the Red Sox's game against the Cleveland Guardians at Progressive Field. In the seventh inning, after Jarren Duran flied out, a fan sitting in the front row near the Red Sox dugout began yelling at him. This yelling quickly escalated into a heated confrontation, with Duran staying on the top step of the dugout and glaring at the fan. The situation became serious enough that Red Sox teammates, coaches, umpires, and stadium security personnel had to physically intervene, keeping Duran away from the area to prevent further escalation. As security and umpires gathered to handle the situation, the fan who initiated the confrontation reportedly ran up the aisle and was caught and ejected from the stadium. After the game, Jarren Duran confirmed that the fan said something inappropriate to him. And crucially, according to reporting, Duran confirmed that this was the first time he had been taunted by a fan specifically about his suicide attempt and mental health struggles since he bravely revealed his past experience publicly in the Netflix documentary series, The Clubhouse: A Year with the Red Sox, which was released back in April. This confirmation underscores the horrific and personal nature of the fan's taunt, targeting a deeply traumatic event in Duran's life. As mentioned, Jarren Duran revealed in that documentary that he attempted suicide during the 2021 and 2022 seasons, even attempting to use a rifle. But the gun did not fire. This incredibly vulnerable sharing was aimed at helping others and destigmatizing mental health issues. The fact that a fan would then use this traumatic revelation as a basis for heckling is beyond disturbing and represents a severe violation of human decency and ballpark conduct. The Cleveland Guardians organization swiftly responded to the incident by releasing a statement later on Sunday. They apologized to the Red Sox, Jarren Duran, and others affected, stating they were aware of the situation, that it violated our fan conduct policy, and that they take such behavior very seriously. The Guardians confirmed they had identified the fan and are working with Major League Baseball on appropriate next steps to address their conduct, acknowledging they fell short in providing a safe experience for visiting players. Despite having to endure this deeply upsetting personal attack during the game, Jarren Duran received support from those around him. He mentioned having a good support staff around him, including teammates and coaches. He also noted that there were fans that were supporting me, which he called awesome, indicating that not all fan interactions were negative. Red Sox manager Cora, who was in the opposite corner of the dugout during the incident, lauded the rapid response of stadium security in handling the situation. But Cora also highlighted something he was particularly proud of: Jarren Duran's restraint in the face of such extreme provocation. This is notable because last season, Duran was suspended for 2 games after directing an anti-gay slur at a heckling fan in a separate incident. Cora referenced that past event, saying they made a mistake last year, and we learned from it. We grew up, as an individual and as a group, implying Duran's handling of Sunday's far more personal and cruel taunt showed significant growth in his ability to control his reaction under intense pressure. Adding a layer of contrast to this disturbing incident is the fact that Jarren Duran was actually having an excellent game and a very solid series on the field. Manager Cora mentioned that the incident dampened what had been a solid game and series for Duran. On Sunday, Duran went 4 for 6 with an RBI, a strong performance in the Red Sox's win. Throughout the weekend series against the Guardians, he went 7 for 15 with 3 RBIs, showing significant improvement. particularly against left-handed pitching where he had struggled earlier in the season. He had also notably pulled off the Red Sox's first straight steal of home plate in 16 years during Saturday's game. This highlights the mental toughness required for an athlete to perform at a high level despite facing such deeply personal and cruel attacks related to his past trauma. The incident involving Jarren Duran and the fan serves as a stark and unfortunate reminder that even as awareness grows around mental health, individuals can still use a player's vulnerability as a target for cruel behavior. While fan support for athletes who share their mental health journeys is widespread, this event underscores the importance of vigilant fan conduct enforcement and holding individuals accountable for crossing lines that go far beyond heckling and delve into personal, traumatic attacks. Again, this story involves sensitive topics. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or having thoughts of suicide, please reach out for help. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available by calling or texting 988. Or chatting online at 988lifeline.org. Alright, a really unfortunate and disturbing incident took place in Cleveland on Sunday during the Boston Red Sox game against the Guardians. Red Sox outfielder Jarren Duran was involved in a heated confrontation with a fan, which ultimately led to the fan being ejected from the stadium. The incident happened in the 7th inning after Jarren Duran flied out. According to reports, a fan in the front row near the Red Sox dugout directed inappropriate taunts at Duran. While the specific alleged comment referencing Duran's past mental health struggles and suicide attempt has been reported, Duran himself stated after the game that the fan said, quote, "something inappropriate." The situation escalated to the point where Red Sox teammates and coaches had to step in and hold Duran back. During the 7th inning stretch, Red Sox personnel kept Duran away from the area while umpires and security handled the situation. The fan reportedly tried to run away but was caught by security and removed from the park. This incident is particularly hurtful because Jarren Duran recently opened up about his struggles with mental health and revealed in the Netflix docuseries, The Clubhouse, A Year with the Red Sox, that he attempted suicide 3 years ago. Duran noted that Sunday was the first time he'd been heckled about his mental health since sharing his story, acknowledging that being open also exposes him to enemies, but expressing appreciation for his support system. Following the game, the Cleveland Guardians organization issued a statement apologizing for the fan's behavior. They confirmed that they had identified the fan and were working with Major League Baseball on next steps, stating they take very seriously this kind of conduct which violated their policy. Red Sox manager Cora also commented on the incident, praising security's response and, notably, Jarren Duran's restraint. Cora referenced a past incident where Duran was suspended for using a slur against a heckling fan, highlighting the two-way street of fan-player interaction and the team's growth. Despite the upsetting incident, Jarren Duran actually had a strong performance on Sunday, finishing with 4 hits and an RBI. He's been on a hot streak recently, performing well in the series, including against left-handed pitching which had been a challenge for him. He's currently hitting .323 over his last 14 games. Ultimately, this incident is a difficult reminder that while players are public figures, there are lines that fans should not cross, especially when it comes to deeply personal issues like mental health. The Guardians' quick response and apology are important in condemning this unacceptable behavior.